Okay, so hi everybody who's listening. You can see Lisa there in the shadow. So I have with me today Lisa. I guess we won't say her last name, but she needs a little privacy. So we're in Nagasaki, Japan, and we're on Omura Bay. You can see it out there. And we are painting Totoros. I'll probably put an image in of my older. I used to have two of these guys, and recently one of them got a little smashed up. Won't go into that, exactly what was going on. But so Lisa has been here before to our Workaway site. I might put some sort of link in there to let you know what Workaway is. But Lisa is back with us for a couple of days. She's from Germany. She actually hasn't seen the Miyazaki movies.
I saw, but not Totoro.
Okay, you saw. Did you see Spirited Away?
Yes.
Okay, you've seen that one. Okay, so you definitely know what
Yeah.
Miyazaki is and sort of what he's about, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Lisa has been in Japan. Oh, I don't have that much battery. For a year, basically, almost a year, right?
Yes, almost a year. On
Okay.
the 20th is a year.
Okay, so I want to ask you basically kind of two questions. I want to ask, and I might think of another one, but I definitely want to ask you, would you recommend hitchhiking when you come to Japan, and why? Because I know that's what you did,
Yes.
and you have some pretty amazing stories about doing that. So, can you, say why you recommend hitchhiking?
I recommend hitchhiking because I think hitchhiking is the best way to travel in Japan. On one hand, you can study a little Japanese, and on the other hand, you have every day nice people around you. You meet very interesting people, and I always started traveling without really having a plan. I only decided to go north or south, and every day you meet somebody and you ask people, "Oh, what do you recommend to do here?" So it's always very authentic. It's a very authentic experience. You don't land up in some tourist trap or something. It's always very authentic. People are super nice, and it's not just sketching the surface on traveling. It's really diving in Japanese culture.
Okay, cool. Tell you what. So you've done a couple of workaways, one workaway. How many was that?
Only two workaways. The third one was not a workaway. The third one was just staying at.
Okay, well, what's good about doing a workaway? What are the good points?
The good points are that you dive into culture, you get to know people from all over the world, like not only Japan, like you are also with like people from all over the world. You get to know about Japanese culture, you get to know about other cultures. You will meet the most interesting people. Most people who the workaways traveled a lot, so it's really interesting to to just exchange experiences and yeah.
Okay, cool. In terms of like practicing Japanese language,
Yeah.
would you say that hitchhiking is good for practicing language?
Yes, it's the best because most people in Japan don't speak any other language than Japanese. So you need to talk, or like if you're a nice hitchhiker, you talk to people. And so you want to exchange also with, you want to know from the person who gives you a lift what their lives is about, and they want to know things about you. And so so it's like every day you meet a new person and you get taught a new word. So it's really nice.
Okay. Would you agree that like hitchhiking, and maybe workaways too, perhaps, I don't know, really opens you up to traveling in a new way, and maybe almost like a spiritual thing, perhaps?
Yes, definitely. I would say that for Workaway and hitchhiking, kind of the same things. Like Workaway and hitchhiking, it both means you go out of your comfort zone. You live with people that you never met before. You are driving with people that you never met before. So it's something new and it's not something you are used to. So you definitely need to open up. And for me, with hitchhiking and also with Workaway, I got so much love and I got so many people and so many experiences that I felt it was for me also like a spiritual experience, and I experienced that I got less attached to things, that for me it got easier to share with people, like things as well as experience, as well as let's say love.
Hmm.
And yeah, definitely it also changed me in a spiritual way, and it made me more open-minded. It also helps that you are always meeting different people with different experiences. They believe in different things, but in the end, for yourself, you find out that kind of everybody just wants the same. Everybody wants to have company, and yeah, wants to share with people and just have a good time in life. And nobody has everything. Everybody needs something.
Cool.
And yeah.
Like, I know you haven't seen all the Miyazaki movies.
Mm.
You haven't seen Totoro, and you're painting a Totoro, but that's okay. But you have seen Spirited Away.
Yes.
Would you say that there's something kind of Miyazaki about, or maybe this Workaway here, or I don't know if other Workaways also, but like being out here in the countryside and stuff? Is there sort of a Miyazaki vibe about it? Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I would say so. Like I was often talking with the other Workawayers here about the Miyazaki movies, and like of course one thing is that you always find kind of Miyazaki images everywhere around you, and the other thing is that for me Miyazaki movies also have something spiritual, and also something that is really connected with traveling and with like meetings, like people coming together.
And nature too, right? Like
Nature, yeah.
Nature as a living sort of a
Yeah.
entity, creatures. They you know, as we you know, these creatures are like us meeting nature. You
Yeah.
know, they come out to us, join with us. You know, that's how I see it.
I think like I don't know the name. I think Princess Mononoke.
Hmm.
I had to think so much about this movie while I was working here, because we have all this wild boar here,
Hmm.
and yeah, they are so cute, and I always had to think about this movie. And it's also about like Princess Mononoke is for me about like how humans can destroy the nature, and how nature is fighting back, kind of.
Hmm.
And like doing farming here was like a good thing to bring back to nature, and I feel like living here and working here brings you back, and you are really thinking more about what is life, like slow life.
Yeah.
歩こう歩こう私は元気歩くの大好きどんどん行こう